Okay, let's talk about what you need to open a school. We're going to talk about what you need in the classroom, the clinic floor, the office. There's only a few rooms that you need in the school. Of course, we know you need your clinic floor, a little waiting area up front. We need a classroom to teach the students. We need a little office. Some people have a little break room. Of course, we need a bathroom. Some states 1 bathroom, some states is mandatory 2 restrooms. It just depends on what state you're in. So make sure you read your rules and regulations. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the back office. Some of y'all already in our bronze program, gold program. Some of y'all are in the starter program. I'll put a link up later on today. If that's something that you all are interested in, I'll call you back and see if you want to open the school, what you need, what you have, what you don't have. So what I'm going to do, let me share the screen and go in the back office. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Sharing the screen, going into the back office. And when I'm back here, I need you all to let me know if you all can see where we're at. So let me go to this back office and I'm going to preview this as a student. So let's go to wholesale vendors right now. So right now I'm in the back office. As you see over here on the left, this is everything from A to Z to open a school. So we got the wholesale vendors here. So what we're going to do now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the beauty, Buy Right Beauty. Okay, so now Buy Right Beauty. If we look at Buy Right Beauty, everybody write that down. Can you all see the screen? Let me know if y'all can see the screen. Does everybody see Buy Right Beauty? Give me a yes, give me a no. Because I want to show y'all everything that I talk about. If y'all can't see the screen, let me know. Okay, y'all see the screen. So Buy Right Beauty. What I like about Buy Right Beauty, one, they do financing. They financed my equipment back in 1998 because I didn't have a lot of money, y'all, to open my school. So let's look at salon packages. For you all that are going to open up a salon school, just say, if you open up a cosmetology school, let's start with a Cosmo school. And what we're going to do, we're going to base this off of, we'll just say 20 chairs. That's what we'll do. Some of y'all 10 chairs, we'll just say 20 chairs. So basically, if we do 20 chairs, we'll just say, yeah, do y'all want to base this off of 15 chairs or 20 chairs? Let me know. Put it in the chat box. Y'all want to base the school off of 15 chairs or 20 chairs on the clinic floor? Somebody type in. Y'all want to do 15 chairs or do you want to do 20 chairs? Which size school y'all want, 20 chair or 15? Put it in the chat box. All right, so we're going to do 20. All right, so let's do 20. So with that being said, this is 4 chairs right here, right? So we would need what? 5 of these packages. 4 of these, so 5. So we're going to need 5 of these. So that's 5 times $2,650. So everybody write that down for the equipment. Just write down equipment on clinic. Write that down. 5 times $2,650. Okay. Anybody got that calculator out? Somebody be the calculator person. Who's the numbers person? 5 times $2,650 is what? I need somebody to be my my numbers person. Somebody that's good with numbers, that's got their calculator out. Who's gonna be our calculator person for the day? First person to put it up there, okay, Joshua, you're gonna be the calculator person today. Everybody write down 13,250. So now we got our clinic floor because that's 4 chairs, 4 stations, a shampoo bowl, shampoo chair, hair dryer. But if we're doing 5 of those, multiply that. Okay, so that's gonna give us 20. Exactly. All right, so now we got that. So that's our clinic floor. Now let's go to the classroom. Next, I want y'all to write down classroom. We're gonna base that off of 20 chairs in the classroom. And what we're gonna do at a bare minimum. I know that you all can go to Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, different places, and buy equipment. But we're just doing this as an example. Because a lot of people say, well, how much is it gonna cost to get my school open? And you all may find a shop or a school that's closing down, and you may get the equipment cheaper. Now, the great thing about this, let's go over here to financing. When I got my equipment, I got about $15,000 worth of equipment. I put $2,000 down and paid $415 a month. So Richard financed it, Buy Right financed it. So I only had to put $2,000 down and pay $415 per month. So it's not like we done spent $13,250. No, I got all my clinic floor equipment for $2,000 basically, because that's what I put down, and I was paying $415 a month. So now over here, they have financing. I did a lease purchase. That's what I did. A lot of people told me I wouldn't do no lease purchase. Look, I didn't have a lot of money. I just wanted to get open and last 3 years so I could get my accreditation and get millions of dollars in government money. That's what I wanted to do. So if you have to do a lease purchase, rent to own, or whatever, by any means necessary, your goal is to last the 3 years to get accredited. A lot of people make the number one mistake. And if you all don't remember anything that I tell you all today, my mentor, Ms. Velma, said the most important number one thing is for you to find a building, small space that meets state board requirements, that you can afford, that you can manage for 3 years. If you do that, you will get rich. That's what she said. If you go out there and get it over your head, you'll never make it through accreditation, you'll never last. So I wanted to share that with you all. Now we're going to go back to the screen. That's Buy Right. So we got the clinic floor out. That's done. Now, okay, the next thing, we got several options. I'm gonna put Sam's up here. Sam's Club. Now, you can get a Sam's Club card, credit card. Yeah, you can get a card. So now, we're gonna look for the classroom. So we'll just say classroom furniture. And what we're doing now, we're looking for tables and chairs. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for some tables. That table's $169. We're looking for tables and chairs. This is 12. Let's see. We're looking for the most economical. Most economical. No, we don't want to go down here. Okay. Something similar to this. You see this right here. You see that 2-pack. So let's look at that. Let's look at this 2-pack. What can we get for this? Let's see. Okay, so this one is out of stock. Okay, let's look at this one. Well, no, that's a lot right there. Let's go on down. We just want to see some type of special. That's 32 chairs. We don't need 32. That's a lot right there. We'll go back up. We just need some tables. Okay, this right here. The ones is $59. All right, we'll just say 2 of these, we're gonna put 2 to a table because of COVID. All right, if we're gonna put 2 to a table, that means we're gonna need, let's see, 5, that'll be 2, that's 10. So we're gonna need 10 of these. We're gonna need 10 of these tables, 10 tables. So go, I want y'all to go 10 tables, write that down, times $60 is what? $600. Now, we're gonna need 20 chairs. So 20 chairs, because we're gonna put 2 chairs at each table. So now let's go back to our chairs. Let's look at some chairs. So this right here, we can get 4 of these for $120. So we're gonna need about five of these, 5 times a 4-pack. That'll give us 20 chairs. So 5 times 120. Somebody do 5 times 120. Where's our Joshua? Where you at? 5 times 120. Somebody give us that number. You got your calculator out, Joshua? 5 times 120. Because we need, okay, that's 600. Okay, so now we got our classroom tables and chairs. Y'all may find them a little cheaper. You may go to Walmart, you may go to a salvage place, Facebook Marketplace or whatever, but we're just doing this as an example. Okay, now we're gonna need our dry erase board. Dry erase board. All right, dry erase board, we're gonna click on that. So y'all can write down dry erase board. Okay, we probably gonna need a big one, this one right here. So we'll just say $66, that's $70. Now, we're gonna need the markers and stuff to go with that. So where are the markers? Okay, right here. That's $8, so we'll just say $10 for the markers. Okay. Now, we're gonna need like a file cabinet in there for the teacher. So let's go file cabinet. And we're gonna have a Sam's card, so we're probably not gonna be spending no cash on this. Let's look for a file cabinet. Nope, we don't want that one. We're just looking to see what they got. And we want something economical. Instructor's gonna need a file cabinet, so we'll just go back up here to the first page and get a little file cabinet. So let's go back to the first page, because we just starting out. I'm looking, okay, right here. There's one right here, $99, because it's not like we're gonna have a lot of students. Cabinet, $100. All right, now the instructor's gonna need probably a little desk and chair. Okay. So we're gonna type in desk. So let's find a desk for the instructor. And y'all probably can go to Goodwill. That's where I got my desk from at my first school. I went to Goodwill because these desks can get expensive. We're looking for just a little affordable desk right here. That's $179. Let's see what else they got. Well, this one right here is pretty good. And it's got some little drawers, $125. Okay. Now, that's our classroom. We probably want to put, yeah, hotel liquidation, that's great. We probably want to put a TV in the classroom because we're going to be showing different things. So we're going to put TV. And we can get some TVs pretty cheap. Okay, let's look at some TVs, y'all. What size? This is a 43-inch. Is a 43-inch big enough for the classroom? Let me know, y'all. Do y'all think a 43-inch is big enough for the classroom? What do y'all think? 43 inch big enough? Okay, yes, all right, so we're gonna go with a 43 inch at a good price. Here's one, $297, $300. So TV, 43 inch, $300. Okay, now, everything is like digital, so we're gonna need a laptop because we're connected to the TV and go on the internet and we can look at YouTube, we can look at anything. We can get on the SEMA, so we're gonna type in laptop. All right, so let's look for a laptop. There's one 500. It's another one about 500. This is one that's like 300. That's 319. We just need something that'll connect to the internet. That's it. $300 laptop. Okay, so now we got our stuff for the classroom. Let's see. Oh, y'all want a bigger TV? Okay, let's go for a bigger TV. Let's go back. Y'all said not for 20 students, so let's go back. We're gonna get a bigger TV. There's 43, 32. All right, here's 65, $500. So y'all change TV to $500. $500. Is 65 inch big enough? That should be big enough. $500, 65 inch. If y'all want to go cheaper, 55 inches, $400. We'll just say 65, $500. Is that good enough? All right. Okay, Ron. All right, Joshua and Ron said good. All right, so now we have our classroom. We have our clinic floor. We have our classroom. Now, let's go. Well, we're missing one thing. We got to get a chair, office chair for our instructor. We need a chair with a little cushion for our instructor. So let's look at this. Okay, this is a good one. $99. Look at that one. It's leather, 250 pounds. So that's a good one. So classroom chair, classroom instructor chair, $100. All right. So we got the classroom. We got the clinic floor. We need the office. All right. Now we need the office. So office furniture. Write that down. Office. Okay. So we're going to need a chair. We're going to get another one of them chairs. That's what you're going to be sitting in. $100. Now we're going to need 2 waiting chairs. We probably don't want to put those 2 cheap chairs, the chairs that we had in the classroom. We may want to get some little nicer chairs for potential students. A parent might come in. So let's look for something. We're going to type in waiting chairs. And that's another thing, something we're going to have to add. Okay, here's the waiting chairs, 2 of them, $140. $140. Now, how many waiting chairs do y'all want? Like if clients come in and they sitting down waiting to get a service, how many of those do we need? How many of those do we need for the waiting area? Anybody? Waiting area? At least 4. Somebody said 6. Somebody said at least 4. Okay, so that's 2, 4. So that's gonna be how many, y'all? I'll let y'all decide this. Is 4 enough? Somebody said at least 4. So We can go with these chairs right here, or we can go back to those white chairs. Somebody said 6. All right, we'll go back to the bare. We're gonna go back here. We going back here. You get 12 of these, now a 6-pack. You get 6 of these for $174. So let's look at that. You get 6 of these for $174. They got all different colors. So we'll get those. $175 waiting area. $175 for 6 chairs. Now, what somebody say? All right. So now put that back where the waiting area, those 6 chairs. Now let's go back to office furniture. All right, so now we're gonna need a desk for our office. Remember, I went to Goodwill and got my desk, and I got a big old solid oak desk. That desk was heavy as heck. Those may be children's chairs. Okay, well, let's go back. We're gonna solve it real quick. Classroom chairs. So we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty right here. Hold on. We're gonna get those white chairs, them folding chairs right here. Here you go. You get 4 of those for $120. So we're gonna get 8. 8 of them, $240. We'll stop that right there. 8 chairs, $240. All right. Is that good enough for y'all? 8 chairs, $240. Now let's go back. Okay, so where we at now? Office furniture. So we got to get us a desk. Here's one for $600. That will work, but let's keep looking. That's $144. This is $160, $170. Just depends on what y'all want. We'll just get, this is not a bad one, $160. All right, so office. This, $160. So we got our chair that was $100. The waiting chairs was $140, and the desk is $160. We're gonna need a computer. That laptop was $300. You're probably gonna need a better computer than that. So we'll just say computer $500 for our office. And we're gonna need a printer. We're gonna need a printer and a copy machine. So we want something that'll print and copy. Okay, this is an all-in-one. $84. All right, all-in-one, $84. So that's, I just say printer / copy, $100 starting out. Now, we're going to need a little file cabinet. That file cabinet, it's not like y'all gonna have a bunch of students. You probably have 5. If you get 20 students, you're doing great. So you only gonna need a small file cabinet, just like the one that was in the classroom. That file cabinet was $100. So now we got our file cabinet, we got our printer, we got our computer, we got our chair, we got our waiting chairs, and we got our desk for the office. Okay, Now, we're gonna need some supplies, like a stapler, some pens, some little minor stuff, sticky notes, some little folders, manila folders. So we'll just say $200 for supplies. So write that down. Supplies, $200. Just the odds and ends, Scotch tape, envelopes, things like that. So now what we gotta have a fire extinguisher for our clinic, $32. So we'll probably get 2 of them. All right. So let's put that on the, we'll just put that fire extinguisher. Two of those, so that's like 35, we'll say $70. Okay, so now what do we have? We got our clinic floor, we have our waiting area, we have our classroom, okay? We have our office. Now we got everything for the school. We're gonna need some supplies, and we may need a couple of kits. All right, so we're gonna put kits, because the students may not have a kit. We may have 2 kits or whatever. We can get those cheap. So we'll put kits and books. But the books, the students are going to buy their books. They're going to buy their kits too. But we may have 2 kits just on deck in case there's a student that come in, they can't afford a kit. They can give us their card, their ID, and we can give them the curling irons or the flat irons or the clippers, and they can go to the clinic floor and cut and do clients' hair to generate income for y'all school. So we'll just put $1,000 right there. Okay. Now, we may need some shampoo, conditioners, all of that, some inventory. You can put shampoo, back bar. I just say back bar. Back bar. How much would y'all say start out on the back bar? For some shampoos, conditioners, some colors or whatever. We just starting out. So we want to do this on the bare minimum. So somebody give me a number for the color, shampoo, conditioner, relaxer, something for the back bar. What would y'all say? $500, $400? Somebody give me a number. You stylists out there. Okay, Ron said 600. Back bar, $600. Okay. Now, okay, we're gonna need an outside sign. We may need an open sign. Open sign. Okay. Here's a good lighted one. There's a good square one. A lot of people use this square one, so we'll just say $125 for the open sign. Okay. Now, on the clinic floor, TV. How many TVs do we need starting out on the clinic floor, and how big? I need you all to let us know. How many, do y'all need any TVs on the clinic floor? When I opened my school on the clinic floor, I didn't have any TVs out there. It was just straight cutting. But if y'all are gonna put TVs, because my money was very limited. Very limited. Okay, no. So we don't have to have TVs on the clinic floor, not yet. All right, if y'all decide to put some out there, then that's fine. Okay, they said a distraction. Okay, now, where the waiting area is, we're gonna need another desk. When you first walk in, usually they have like a little desk. So we can put a desk up front. Some of y'all may have a desk, some of y'all may not. So we'll just say desk and chair. We're gonna get another one of those chairs. Waiting area, 8 chairs, but then we're gonna have If somebody's at the front desk, another one of those chairs is $100 for the comfortable chair. And then we're gonna have a desk up there, and we'll get a desk. Let's see. This, you can put that $125 desk. All right, now we pretty much got everything. We do need an open sign for, like, to put in the window if y'all wanted that, or we can have a sign outside. Now, depending on the building that you all lease or whatever, some landlords require a professional sign that can go upwards to thousands of dollars. Some landlords don't. A lot of those signs are not cheap. So I need y'all to give me some numbers. Give me an estimate for the outside sign. Outside sign. I need y'all to give me some numbers. Some of those can get high. Okay, area said 1,000. All right. Okay, now, some of y'all said 375 or 500 or whatever. We'll just go to 1,000 since area said that. Okay. I asked you all to write down all of this homework. I'm doing the homework right with you all because a lot of y'all always asking, how much does it cost to open a school? So now what I need somebody to add this up. Now, but this is what I want y'all to understand. At Buy Right, let's go with Buy Right. When I opened my school, the equipment place, Buy Right, I got all of my furniture. Yeah, it did come up to about 15,000 for me. I know it's 13,250 here, but I only spent 2,000 out of pocket. And I'm writing it down. $2,000 out of pocket, cold cash. Now, the classroom, you can get a Sam's card, credit card for that. And you hadn't even come out of pocket any cash for your classroom. All right. But if you did have to do that, y'all can add it up. I'm not going to add all this up. If somebody wants to add everything up, the clinic, the classroom, everything that I told you all, then go ahead and add it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break. Well, no, just somebody can just add that up for us. Anybody that took good notes, I want y'all to add everything up. Now, the next thing, what we got to think about, we got all of our equipment, everything that we need on the clinic floor, the classroom, the break room, the office, the waiting area. Now, the next thing we're going to need, think about this. Of course, we got to have branding, marketing, and all that, but when you open that building, it may need painting. It may need flooring. You may paint the floor. It may need a wall put up for a classroom or an office. It may need plumbing, electrical. All of that stuff is not concrete. Some buildings are going to need it, some are not. Some of y'all are going to spend a lot of money on plumbing and electrical. Some of y'all are going to spend very little money. Some of y'all are going to barter with some of y'all's clients that are carpenters. So I'm not going to go into those numbers because those numbers can vary. If there's any school owner on here that opened their school at bare bones, because I opened my school less than $20,000. If there's any school owner on here that opened their school at bare bones, I want you all to come on and share with the group. Anybody, any school owners on here that open their school at bare bones and they want to share with the group, I invite you on right now. If not, I want to keep going. Do we have any school owners on here that open their school at bare bones? I don't want nobody to open their school like.
I did.
Okay. Who is that? Somebody said they did. Where they at?
The Heirlooms Academy.
Oh, okay. Dr.
We
Arena
did.
Knight, let
Yes.
them know about how much money you spent. Yeah, share with them, Dr. Knight. We got Dr.
I don't have a lot of time to speak because I'm in the process of picking up my children, but I would I would like to share that we did the painting. I was able to do some of the painting. I actually helped the painters do the painting, so that we didn't have to do the floors. The floors were good. The plumbing was good. But yeah, so painting. And then I actually, this is funny, y'all, but I found my my chairs. A guy was driving and he had the chair and the desk connected. And I saw him driving up the street and I was like, hey, where'd you get that table and chair from? And he said, I just went and picked them up. I was like, oh man, I'm looking for those. And he said, well, I know where some more are. I said, okay, take my telephone number. And he sure did. He called and he said, how many you need? And I said, about 12. And I purchased them for $12. I mean, I purchased 12 of them. Mm-hmm.
So about how much did you spend opening your school?
Well, see, I have a natural hair school, so we don't have as many requirements as the cosmetologists did. So we didn't have to have 20 stations as the cos does. But I did have to have enough for 8 stations. And I found a school that was my children are getting it. I had a school that was going out of business in Greensboro. I was able to get chairs and I was able to get some chairs from them. And so yeah, that's how we made it through. So the price we probably was at, I want to say about 15,000.
Okay. I thank you.
And that's for manicure, aesthetics, trichology, and natural hair care.
I thank you for sharing that with us. Now, Florida, there are a lot of states that don't have a minimum requirement. Florida, Texas, and a few others, they don't have a minimum requirement. Is there anybody else that opened their school at a bare minimum that you want to share? Because a lot of people think you gotta have all this money to open a school. We got to get that out of our head. Anybody else want to share? Because I had a regular school. It was leaking. I opened mine with pennies on the dollar. Anybody else want to share? Janice Moore. Come on, Janice.
Yes. Okay, Chin. Well, actually, I turned my salon into a school, the back half of it. I spent my rent is only $1,056. I bought a extra computer for $500 from Sam's. They was discontinuing that one. And I bought my chairs from Amazon, the student kind with the desk and the top that go together. I bought 7. They was $100 a piece, and they were late. Oh Lord, my granddaughter. They were late sending them, so they gave me 2 extra chairs. Then on top of that, I went to a rummage sale and found a desk for my desk in the back to for an instructor or me if we need it. And what else? Chairs, computers, desks, and also a desk for say for instance, I'm teaching and one student need to be on the computer, maybe taking a test. I found a little desk there for like $25 at Goodwill. So actually, I'm functioning. I got the board that it's not a chalkboard. I forgot what you call it. You buy the
dry erase.
Yes, I got that from Amazon for like maybe $35. So I
Mhm.
didn't have to have a great big one. Then I already had a TV in the salon area. So I'm thinking about putting one in the where the students are, a TV. But I'm gonna go to not Goodwill, but like Cash America and
Mhm.
buy one or two on sale.
Okay.
So yeah, so right now I'm ready to go. I'm just on here, staying informed. It's something that I missed when before I got my license. And right now I'm at the point to where I know you're gonna touch, I need software.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yes, so about $2,000, I was able a little bit like you say, I used my credit cards and I made payments and paid them all off. And I did things like that because I didn't have a lot of cash.
Mhm.
And I personally agree with when you start now, yes, I want the 5-star school, but the thing of it is I got to start somewhere.
Right.
And I'm on a budget. And
Mhm.
I got to get students in the seat, but I don't want to take over. I'll be talking forever. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm just. This is a good thing.
Well, we thank you, Janice. Is there anybody else that wants to share how they open their school? We don't want nobody that spend a whole lot of money. We want the people that bare minimum, because we got to get this in our head that we can start, and you can start small and grow. Paul Mitchell started out a trunk of his car with $700 with the bottles black and white because he couldn't afford colored ink. Anybody else want to share before we move on? Okay, now there are certain softwares that you can get to operate your school. Of course, Prestige, that's one company. Prestige, Discovery Pro, that's another company, Discovery Pro. Y'all can Google that. A lot of y'all know about the smart system, Genesis, Fame. Genesis, Fame, some of those can get kind of pricey. But Discovery Pro, Prestige, they've been pretty economical, and you all can Google those. I can even go online and show you all some of those, and y'all can kind of look them up. And that's salon management. So basically, this is what I'm going to do. I'll share my computer screen, and then y'all can go on here. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right. So these are some computer softwares right here. You got online discoverypro.com. That's a school software. Okay. There's quite a bit. Americasoftware.com. You got that. Now, some people have Genesis. I can go here. Smart system. Some of y'all use Smart. And they'll do demos for y'all too. Y'all can call them up or send them an email. If you go to their website, look, you can fill this out. Andy will call you back and they'll do it like a Zoom, like what we're doing right now. And they'll go everything, and then you can decide. Okay, Lisa said Discovery Pro is giving a $500 discount for the month of October. And for y'all that don't know Lisa Wilson, if there's anybody that needs to know how to teach, if you have a school, opening a school, and you don't know how to teach, you all need to contact Lisa. If y'all can't contact her, contact me. I will put y'all in contact with Lisa because she will teach you how to teach. That's something I can't do. Y'all gonna have to contact Lisa for that. She's an expert as far as teaching. Okay. Now, I didn't have a software system when I first opened my school. I was using like Microsoft Word, Excel, because I have a lot of students. I had 0 students for a couple of months. And then I got maybe 1 student, 2. And as time progressed and I started generating money, I went and got that. But I didn't out the gate getting that. But if you have the funds or the money, then that's good. So now we talked about what we're gonna need to get open. The equipment. Now, some of y'all gonna need a little bit more. Some of y'all gonna need a little bit less, but I just want to give you all an example to plant the seed in your head so you can realize and understand you don't need that much. Now, even back here in the back office, I'm gonna share the screen with you all. If you're back here, let's go, we'll go here. All the wholesale vendors, your equipment, Burmax, your books and kits, Cengage, Smart Stylist, where we talked about buy right, time clock system. I'll give you all a time clock system, somebody that you all can contact that's very economical. I'll put that in the chat. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. Jack Prints, they will print 5,000 business cards for $100, 5,000 postcards for $200, front and back, full color. So that's really good. If you all are going to record yourself doing different techniques with a cell phone, you can use Thinkific and sell your courses. And I'll kind of share some of that with you all later on too. Now, let me give you all a good time clock. A lot of people always asking me about a time clock. So what I'll do, I'll give you all a time clock. That's if you all need that. Does anybody need that? And while we're talking about that, back here, and this is in the starter program too, make sure that all of you all do your business plan. Completed business plan. You need to make sure that you all do this. And this is in the starter program for you all that want to do the starter program. It doesn't have the NACA's information or whatever, but this business plan, some of y'all may be able to get funding from SBA, like Sabina, she got about $250,000. So I'm not going to go over this business plan. It's a completed business plan, step by step, copy and paste. You can put, this is the checklist with things you should do in the beginning, things you should do at the end. Back here, it also has employee handbook. There are a lot of documents that you're going to need. But first, I just wanted to cover what you all were going to need to get open, because a lot of people don't even know that. And we can go to Amazon, we can go to Sam's Wholesale, IKEA, we can go to Goodwill, different salvage places in y'all city, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, schools or salons going out of business. There's a lot of places that you all can go, and we know that. But I just want to break this down so you all can get understanding, because it's not a lot to open a school, as you can see. It's not a lot. Pay your first and last month's rent. You don't need a lot. So I want to show you all that. And let me break this down even more, give you all a visual of my first school, because some of y'all, this is y'all's first time on one of these trainings. And let me show you all. My first school was small. That was the desk. And I'll make this larger so you all can see this. If you look, this chair you see is worn down. I bought that chair from Goodwill. I think I paid maybe $10 or $20. Everything in here was pretty much Goodwill. This desk, Goodwill. You see where it's scratched up and everything? So real cheap. Clinic floor, I got all that equipment from Richard. If you look at it, my ceiling was leaking. Look, I had leaks everywhere. And I used to have to put buckets down. Look at the ceiling. For y'all that's ever been in a leaky building, you already know that when you see these brown spots that it leaks, okay?
Sorry, but we can't see what you're showing us.
Y'all can't see it. I'm glad that you told me that. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back, because I definitely want y'all to see this. This is very important for you all to see this. So let me go here. Okay, what about now? Can y'all see this?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see.
All right. All right, well, I'll start here. These desks and chairs, I bought those at a salvage place, about $3 a piece. I ended up telling them what I was doing. Lady ended up giving me a bunch of them. They were little kitty desks and chairs. As you can see, back in the day, for you all, the old people on here like me, we didn't have dry erase boards back then. We had a chalkboard. Any of y'all remember the chalkboard? So that's how long ago it's been when I opened my school. I finally got one student here, as you can see. Finally got one student. That's me right there cutting, and that's the student. I took all of my clients from the barbershop to the school, and I made sure I had a student standing by the chair when I cut my clients. So I was able to continue to generate income. Now, let me show you all some more. That was Miss Velma, my mentor. But I want to go back and show you all. This is the chair from Goodwill. As you all can see how it's worn down. This is the desk. I told y'all about this from Goodwill. You see how it's all scratched up. You see that it's worn down. Back then, we had fax machines. We used fax, you know, back in like the 90s or whatever. So I got that. Now, let's go. And that school, I opened with less than $20,000. For months, I didn't have students. I finally let a couple go for free. But I made them sign, I had a document on a scholarship. You must do at least 30 to 40 hours a week. You must come to school at least every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because I need you on the clinic floor to generate money for the school. So I have some strict guidelines for the people that want scholarship. And I'm going to share this with everybody on here. You're going to have to put some students out. I can promise you that, and I can guarantee you that. You're going to have to put some students out. Give them a chance, talk to them in the office or whatever, you know, let them know, write them up or whatever, keep a paper trail. But if they disrespect your school and not doing right, you must put them out. And I used to put them out in front of the whole school, all of my students. Why? Because Ms. Velma told me to do that. Put them out in front of everybody, because you're gonna have to put your foot down and let your students know you love them, but you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect the school. You're not gonna run over me. Once you do that, they're gonna start talking. And what's gonna happen, they're gonna let them know, Alethea, Area, Ash, Gerard, Dr. Arena, Janice, Joshua, Kiona, Dr. Lakequay, Sean Lake, Lisa, Nicole, Nina, Paris, Regina, Ron, Rochelle, Shonda, Tammy, Tanisha. They're gonna run their mouth and say, oh, they don't play that. They're not taking no BS in there. You can't come up in there doing anything. Because if you get that reputation, the students can come and do whatever they want to do. That's not a good reputation to have. So you need to lay down your crazy card or whatever it is, your stern card, very early in the game. Because if not, they will take advantage of you. All right, so now let's see. I'm gonna stop this right here. And we're gonna do a little